everyone, welcome back to the channel. Tanya here, and we are continuing our journey in Deconstruction Simulator. We did go through the tutorial in the last episode, so let's see what we need to do in this episode. Permits, contracts. Okay, so this one will pay the highest, so let's have a quick read. We've got common client. Me, my wife and my kids are moving to a new house. We are very excited, but our new place still needs some work. We have some budget left over from the purchase, so we've decided to use your help if you agree with the terms of the contract. Payment $651, time to execute 2 days, distance travel 40 k's. Retrieve these items, demolish house, take or destroy all items, clean up, and that's it. Budget $764. Let's accept that and head out. Now, what do we need in the van? We might need a pallet for bricks, so let's buy that. We may not, but at least we've got it. And we may need a couple of boxes. One. I'm spewing if we should get another one. Should we or shouldn't we? B for buy. Oh no, just left. Right mouse button. Oh, we can stack them. Oh, it should be okay. I think we'll be fine. So let's close the door. Let's head off. Yep. Let's travel. All right, here we are. Comfy combining. This is the client's van here. So let's open that. Retrieve. Wash basin, shower and toilet. Tab for back. Wash basin, shower and toilet. And we have to demolish this whole house? Oh my goodness. Wash basin, shower and toilet. Dismantle. Let's speed up the video. First phase is deconstruction phase. Time to get down to business. First up, the deconstruction phase. Let's strip this place bare. Kitchen, furniture, even the office space. Nothing gets left behind. Phase 2, demolition phase. With the insides clear or most of it, it's demolition time. Walls down, roof gone. Let's bring this whole house to rubble. Let's speed up the process. Phase 3, packing phase. Now that the dust has settled, it's time to pack up. Anything I can resell or recycle gets loaded into the van. Waste not, want not. Let's fast forward. Phase 4, the finishing phase. Last step of the finishing phase, let's unpack the van, tidy up the site, and make sure everything looks clean and tidy for the next job. If it's recycling, we will comment over here. Beautiful. Common. Yep. And I wonder if we can go back to the site. I ended up getting all the lights. I think I missed out on one. Let's speed it up. Perfect. Rightio. Everything is where it needs to be. Let's head over to the computer and let's have a look at our contract. It looks like we have completed the contract. We've got 1 of 1 for the wash basin, shower and toilet. We demolished the home 100% and take or destroy all items in the house 100%. So, oh, look at that. We could have rented that for $600, but that would have eaten into our budget. We would have only come out with $51, so that was not cost effective. In any event, let's complete the contract. Let's send the invoice. Miracle worker, look at that. Fantastic. Well, that is day 1 of Deconstruction Simulator. More like Destruction Simulator, to be honest. I was having quite a lot of fun with my handy dandy sledgehammer. So thanks everyone for watching. I will see you in the next one. Be sure to smash the subscribe button, like and comment, and bye for now.